Good day everyone, happy Sunday as always. Back for another radio video. I've decided to stay with the theme of receivers just for this time until I get them out of the way, and then I'll go on to CBs. So this one we're going to be having a little look at today. I'm not a restorer. I'm not restoring this as such. I'm going to clean it up a bit, but I've managed to get it working. It takes a PP9 9-volt battery, and it's on a little turntable, as you can see there, because they're sort of directional. You know, the way you face them is sort of the way that the way it picks up. Now, it's a very nice radio. It's I think it's 1976. They started making these Ramblers. It's Robert's Rambler, as you can see there. And they started making these in 1975, and the first ones had bigger knobs here, and they also had like rectangle or oblong, or whatever you want to call it, little rectangle buttons. And then a year later, from 76 onwards, they started making them with these little round ones with the silver little caps on the top there, and smaller tuning and volume knobs. Now I think this one's about 76, could be a bit, you know, I think it's around that sort of time. It's a nice colour as well. Sadly somebody's written on there with a permanent marker. Same for the back, somebody wrote on the back there with a permanent marker at some point. It wasn't me, it was on there when I got this. I got this radio from eBay some time ago now. And it sat in a box for a while. I didn't have any PP9 batteries, you see, and I meant to go and get one, never did, until about 3 weeks or so ago, 3-4 weeks ago, when I eventually got one. And I thought, now I've got one, I can go and get this radio out. So I've kind of put it in the shack here. It sort of sits back here. It's been sitting there for a while now, and I just use it because it's only medium wave and long wave. You know, you can't get FM or VHF, medium wave and long wave, so you can't really listen to, obviously you can't listen to Radio 1 or KISS or anything like that, so I just listen to Radio Caroline. So, you know, I like a bit of Radio Caroline, but it's a very nice radio. And yeah, that's the front of it, or the top of it I should say, because it's not the front, it's the top. And you've got that little thing there. A lot of Hoovers had that on, didn't they? Back in the day, they probably still do. I don't know. It says, by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, radio manufacturers Roberts Radio Co. Ltd. Roberts Rambler. It's got volume and tuning, and then it's got, you know, it's got all the old radio stations used to be on medium wave and long wave. It tells you where they used to be. See, so you could just go straight to them. So we've got the speaker behind this grill at the front. It's very nice. You've got like a little handle, little carrying handle. It's quite a light radio. It's a nice radio. It's quite light. And that obviously folds. You sort of just fold that down there like that, if you so wanted to. That's the way I have it, like that. Or you could just have it, leave it up there like that. It doesn't really matter. I haven't really cleaned this yet. I'm going to get round to cleaning it. There's a little bit of broken, someone's glued that back on, that was broken. I didn't do that. There's a little vent at the back there, probably just for a bit of air circulation. You can see the circuit board in there, little turntable on the bottom there, so you can turn it around. All needs a bit of a clean. That's your little hole there where you put your finger in there. Now I find this very difficult getting this little door back on again afterwards. I am quite scared of breaking it, to tell you the truth. Yeah, because that always moves. It's probably not supposed to. So you take the door off, and that's where you put your battery. Then you can see kind of the inner workings. You know, you've got your speaker and your circuit boards, diodes, resistors and things, and all your wiring inside there. That's the battery. I was disappointed actually when I got this, because I was looking for, you know, you used to get them, they used to be red, the batteries, didn't they? You used to get them, they used to be red with a little couple of 2 or 3 stripes down the front. Excuse me, a bit tired. And I wanted to get one that looked like that. That's why I didn't just go down the shop and buy any old battery. And then all of a sudden, one popped up on Amazon, and it was red in the picture. And I was like, yes, this is the one I want, because it will go with the theme of this. Any PP9 battery works, you know, this is what it obviously works. So I bought that red one. It turned up, it was this one, wasn't it? Bloody silver. So I was a bit disappointed in that. Weren't very happy. The fact that they put a picture of a red one in the picture of it, you know. I don't know about you, but when I go and buy something on the internet, the picture of what they have is what draws me to it. You know, it said ever ready PP9 9-volt battery. And I'm like, brilliant, the picture's red, that must be the one that I'm going to get. But no, it turned out to be silver. So I left them a bad review. So, well, you shouldn't false advertise, should you? So you get bad review if you do. Anyway, now I always find this difficult getting this back on, and I'm afraid of breaking it. So I just use a little screwdriver there and hold that open like that. There we go. That gets that in there. So this is what we've got then. It's a very nice radio. Now, who had one of these back in the 70s or 80s? Come on, who had one? Who bought one? Who was old enough to have been able to buy one of these when they were new, when they first released them? Or maybe one of these with the silver caps on top in 76 or after that. 75 was when they made the first one. This is 75. So, oh sorry, a bit tired again. Right, oh, a bit of a jump cut. Had to go and take care of something for a couple of hours. Time was getting on. Anyway, let's turn this on, shall we, and see what it sounds like. Can't play much of it because, you know, copyright and all that rubbish. But we got off, and when you press the off, when you press the we'll tuck this handle down here for now. When you press the mode that you want, either medium wave or long wave, the off button pops up. So, you know, those are basically the on buttons. Medium wave is currently set to Radio Caroline. So if we press on medium wave, bit of Radio Caroline. Long wave, it does have a little bit of a trouble with the long wave. All I've done so far to try and rectify it is spray switch cleaner, contact cleaner on the switch for that long wave. That's all I've done. It's evident somebody's tried to repair these buttons in the past because they've been glued together. So it's obviously been repaired, but there is a bit of a contact issue for long wave. I'm going to have to take it apart and properly clean the little switch. All I've done is sprayed it down in there, but it does work if you mess around with it. It won't pick a lot up in here.
How can I protect the main trunk from further rot, he wants to know.
Wow, so I'm looking forward to the time when you've got an almost photo effect and you can look
through
the
that
That's right, it's pretty much there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot on long wave in here.
It's quite close when you take the whole branch
It's
off.
quite close.
Back to medium wave.
And Arsenal kind of dropped points yesterday. It's a game we must win.
I mean, looking at the dangers.
Another radio station there. Caroline. Oh, will you shut up? Caroline here.
City will win the league, but I'm very happy to do that as well. So, Keith Touchscreen Treatment at bbc.co.uk. That is my email address.
Probably Radio 4. Bit of interference. I don't know what that one is. Sounds Indian, whatever it is.
Line along the way include Malcolm.
Well, there we go.
Cracker random. So they probably would have found the
So there we go. Robert's Rambler from approximately 76. If you enjoyed that, brilliant. I'm getting a little bit bored of doing, to tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit bored of doing just receivers now. But it's because I've got them down. The way that it's working at the moment is they're all up in the loft, and that's where I store them, in the loft. I've got them down, and sorry, got a CB on in the background. While I've got them down, I'm gonna film them, so I don't have to get them, take them up in the loft and bring them down, and take them up and bring them down, and all that. So while they're all down, I'm filming them, and I haven't had the time. What I could do is film them and then upload them, you know, staggered to the receiver, a CB, a receiver and a CB, but I haven't had the time to film them in advance, so I'm quite literally filming them as you see them. Anyway, so
we've completed our survey operations for today and recovered.
Turn that down. So yeah, so I'm getting a bit bored of just doing receivers. I want to mess around with some CBs and try and get some contacts. Obviously I do anyway, but yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So if you like that, you know, please do feel free to go through the playlist and have a look at the other ones I've done. Every Sunday I'm doing a radio video until I run out of radios. The last ones I've done was old vintage cameras. If you're watching this series by now, you probably gathered it. Polaroids and 35mm cameras and things like that was the other series. This one's going to be all communication and broadcasting now. I've done telephones. I'm going to have a few telephones, a few more radios, CBs, VHF, UHF, obviously HF. There's going to be all kinds of radios that I've got in a collection. Just going to show you one by one every Sunday. So if you like it, brilliant. And there's going to be a Christmas series coming up. We're coming up to December now, so starting on the 1st of December all the way to the Christmas day, there's going to be a video every single day, and I currently upload on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday at the moment as well. So if you're interested, then please subscribe, that'd be very nice, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good weekend everyone, or a good Sunday anyway.